is everybody doing? Welcome to Long Briar Cottage. Hope everyone has had a fantastic week. Oh, we're going to get crafty tonight. We're going to do the last of our Easter. Our bunnies, the Easter bunny is about to come. So we're doing the last of our Easter bunny. So say hello when you get on. Let me know you're here. If the red live button up here is not on and you're watching it on replay, make sure you put hashtag replay and let me know you're here. I sure would appreciate it. And thank you guys. I appreciate it. So tonight we're going to do a bunny, and I have to give all the credit. I found it on, I don't know if it's on Pinterest or one of the creators I follow on Facebook, but I wrote it down to give her full credit for this. A Rustic stitch is where I got this inspiration from. So, make sure that you check her out. Hello, Miss Anna. Hello, Miss Wendy. How you ladies doing? Oh, y'all, I'm thirsty. I have been up here working in my craft room, trying to, it hurts my heart to get rid of some stuff. Hello, Miss Kelly. Thank you, Miss Wendy, for watering the flowers. Yes, watering the flowers, guys. Around here at Long Briar Cottage, you guys are all part of my crafter's garden. And in order to make the garden grow, you have to water the flowers. So in order to make the page grow, you water the flowers. So, hello, Miss Felicia. Hello, ladies. It is so good to see you tonight. Yes, we're going to do our bunny. And then I got some news at the end that we're going to talk about. We'll see. Hello, Miss Rosario. Hello. Okay, ladies, let me show you what we're going to do. And I guess I said, make sure, waiting on you guys to come in. I know the notice went out. So, I got this inspiration for the craft that we're doing tonight from the page called A Rustic Stitch. So make sure to check her out if you haven't. And like I said, we are going to do put together a bunny using, yes, there's a cliffhanger. You got to stay till the end to hear the news. Dun, dun, dun. It's all good, but you gotta wait till the end. Take the price tag off of it. So let me show you. Let me tell you where I got some of my supplies. This I just pulled the tag off of it, but it came from Michael's. At some point, I've had it forever. I pulled it out of my surfaces, and then I have just some different wood rounds that I pulled, and some biscuits, and I have some of my greenery. And I have some of the carrots that came from Dollar Tree. Hello, Miss Kathy. Hello. And then I pulled some burlap and some fabric. And this, I'm going to leave just the same color. I'm not going to paint it this time, so I'm going to put it off to the side. But I want to work on my wood rounds here, because as you can see, they're all the same. They're all the same color. So I do want to work on them a little bit. And here is my, go ahead. Get a wipe together. Hello, Miss Shelby. There's Miss Shelby from Red Brick Home Crafts. Hello, my friend. So we're going to make a bunny out of these wood rounds, but I'm going to kind of make them so that they're kind of the same, more of the same color. And, we're going to we're going to do a little, we don't know. Need some water to make these go. Hello, Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie girl. I heard you tonight. I've been working on I was really getting stuff done on my craft room, so I'm trying to make hard decisions on stuff. So so if you got, I'm sure you guys have had to do it before, but this has gotten bad, so I'm getting rid of, I've got scrapbook stuff that is older than the hills, and I gotta get rid of it. Hello, Miss Felicia. Fixing it too. Sure, getting rid of some stuff. Yeah, girl. We moved in 2 years ago. Or May will be 2 years, and it doesn't look like I want it to, and I've got to make the hard decisions and get rid of stuff. And some of it is the fact that, I look at stuff and think, some of it's not that it's not that expensive, okay? So some of it is just stuff, like I held on, y'all, I threw away, I had a folder or thing full of like scrap pieces. Hello, Aunt Deb. Of paper, like where I held on when I was scrapbooking. I'm just trying to, because I'm hoping to be able to wipe it off. We're gonna tone this down too. But anyways, I kept scrap pieces of paper. Okay, like I kept scrap pieces of paper. I guess times were tough back then. Not that they're not now, but I can afford to go to Hobby Lobby and buy a $6 pack of paper if it gets to that point. So I'm trying to go through and get rid of some of that. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Miss Cindy. That's your problem too. Hello, Miss Pam. I see you there. Yeah, it's like I said. I think there was a time when, again, times were tight. Okay, they were tight. We were a one income family, and so I had to make every penny count. And so I kind of got to be a hoarder when it came to craft supplies, because that was one of those things that I did, I was very frugal of how I spent my money. I went to thrift stores, things like that to get stuff. And so now I'm paying the price for it, where I have a ton. Okay, y'all, so I put some brown Waverly on this, and I'm drying it up, because when I put the water on it and stuff, it just it was wet, and I want to sand it some, because I'm going to try to lighten it up a little bit. Darken these. How is everybody's week? I hope y'all have had a fantastic week. Can't believe that it's almost Friday, y'all. And next week is a short week for me. Because we got Good Friday. So that is good. And I do want to tell y'all that next, I don't know, we're going camping, and I don't know if I'm going to be going live on Thursday. I might, so I don't know. But I will let you guys know. Like I said, we're gonna be traveling, so it could be one of the lives where we're crafting in the camper next time. So that's okay, y'all. My husband's birthday is next week, so we're going and doing what he likes to do, which is camping. So oh, y'all, and and I don't know, there's not a whole lot of movies that I've been going to see lately, but the new Ghostbusters movie is coming out tomorrow night, so I don't know, I kind of old school nostalgia and stuff that I really like. I really like the Ghostbusters movies. So we're going to see, we're going to go see it tomorrow night. Sure are going to go see the Ghostbusters. So, what big plan? And it's supposed to rain here in East Tennessee. Tomorrow. It's supposed to rain. Like 90% chance of rain all day. So it's just not going to be good here in Tennessee. But then Saturday, I think it's going to rain Saturday morning. But then it's going to be, I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be better. So it's time to get my camper opened and work on organizing it and restocking it ready. Okay, y'all. Don't you hate that stuff, that Waverly? You get it all over you. So now that I have stained these to where they all look cohesive, I am going to... Oh, you like to take your grant? I will. I will let you know. I've seen the previews, and I've heard, I guess the, where people have been saying stuff about it. And what I've heard is that it's back to the old, it's like the original Ghostbusters. It goes back. They said it feels more like, the Ghostbusters from the beginning. So, like I said, hopefully it should be okay. But I will let you know. Okay. Now I'm gonna just put some white, kind of. I may have got too much off of it. I'm gonna put some white in here. Just kind of distress it a little bit with some white. Okay, get some white. Oh, hello, Miss Sherry. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. You're in Tennessee too? That girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, I am here I'm in Chattanooga. So that's where I'm at. And my friend Carrie that was on just before me here, She's just from over in the mountain, over the mountain from me. So there's, and then my friend Anna, probably about 2 hours away. So there's several of us that are kind of in the area. Okay, y'all. I think those are okay. I think that's enough. Okay. And in case, step away for a second, here's color. Pam, yeah, well, Miss Sherry, you're in Manchester. That's just right up the road. Miss Pam, yes, there is. But I can't tell you what that is yet, okay? So, hopefully I should be able to do that by next month to tell you what that is. Because I don't, when it comes to stuff, I gotta make sure Aaron's okay with telling all the secrets. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We've got our surface. Hello, Nicholas. Hello. How are you doing, buddy? How is your page going? I hope it is going fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to take my surface. And, oh, by the way, sorry, before I get crazy. I did get this idea from another crafter, and she is from a Rustic Stitch. So make sure that if, you go check her out. Like I said, I'm giving her total credit for this. Miss Gail, we're going to make a bunny out of some, I've got some wood rounds that we've stained, because they were kind of all different colors. And then I put some white. I distressed it a little bit with some white. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to put my bunny here. I'm going to kind of lay her out. We're going to lay her out here to see where she goes. Because I'm putting down like this. I took the big one for the bottom and then the smaller one. And then I've got these two little ones that are pretty much the same size. Put those down for feet. Okay. Just trying to see how far I have to go. And then these little biscuits, because I didn't have, if you have some of the woods that are like the oval shaped cutout wood, those would probably work better. But all I had was the biscuits. And I doubled them up to make them thicker so that they were more of the same thickness of the wood. So I'm going to put them on as my ears. And so there's going to be our little bunny. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute, y'all. I feel like it needs more white because I feel like, okay, is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Does he blend too much in with this, or do I need to put some more white on the bunny, or do I need to put white on? Let's put some white on the surface. Let me know your thoughts, y'all. Oops. Yes, more white. On the bunny. Get some more white out here. And then what else you're gonna do? We're gonna put some grass down. And we're going to put some carrots. So we're going to put some other stuff. But I'm kind of like you. I thought, that afterthought of, I feel like it needs. on the bunny. Oh, on the bunny and the board. See, I kind of thought the board needed a little bit too. I always hate doing this because it's like, I just feel like I don't. There we go. He doesn't have to be a slow bunny. Nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too much of the same. So when I put the white on the board, it made it look too much the same. So we're gonna darken. Ooh, y'all, I'm getting it everywhere. Sorry, y'all. I get quiet when I got my head down. Get my head in the game here. Okay. I darkened it up. I think that's what it needed. It needed darkening up. Yep, I like it darker. I think that's what it was. That this needed, it just needed to be darker. Okay. Y'all, I have got exciting, well, I think it's exciting, but we'll see what y'all think. Exciting news to tell y'all, so we'll see what you think. Okay, I think that's much better. Much better. I like the darker. You know, but me and Waverly have a love-hate relationship sometimes. It just... sometimes it just doesn't do what I want it to do. Miss Kathy, yes, I bet you do. Some of our friends some of my friends here that follow other crafters, yes, you know. Woo! Golly gee, that got hot. Waverly is wet tonight. Yes, Miss Kathy, you know, girl. You know. Oh, that Waverly was not wanting to dry. Was not wanting to work. Okay, so I got my hot glue gun going. Let me put it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue my bunny down because when we're gonna put our carrots and some greenery on it, and that way I know how much and where to put it. So our bunny's gonna go here. I'm gonna put him down there. Okay. So put that down. Okay, let's get our middle. Let's see where these are gonna go to put. Okay, we're gonna glue them down like this. Now all we're doing is using, these are just wood rounds, and so I think these came from, well, I don't know. Some of these may have actually came from my house. My husband cut last couple years ago and cut some trees and cut some branches, and he cut me some of these so that I would have them. Okay, and now, so we got our bunny on. Now we're going to put his little feet on. So we're just going to glue those down. Out of stuff. Here we go. Okay. So now we got our little bunny on. I think he's cute. I think he's cute. Okay. And then I've just got this leftover, and this is the, I think this is that reindeer moss that I really don't care for, because it's that, it smells bad. It smells bad. So we're going to put our some little carrots over here on the side. And like I said, these are just the little Dollar Tree carrots. And then I'm going to put the greenery down. Okay, y'all. 3 or 4? Should it be an even or odd number? 3 carrots or 4? I mean, 4's plenty. I mean, 4's quite a bit, and it'll take up that space right there. Let me see if, okay, I think those. 3. Girl, why you? It's Elizabeth. I know it smells bad, and yet I smelled it anyways. Not that I couldn't smell it without putting it to my nose, but yeah. Okay. Now this is the last of the Easter stuff that I am going to do. I want to start doing some bee stuff. I love the bees. So I want to do the bees. Pam, I don't have one. He is a crafter on, he's got his own page. He's been on here before. But he has his own page. I think he's been on some of the others. Yeah, he started a craft page a few months ago, so. Okay, so here we go. Just put a big thing of glue down. Now this stuff comes off. You gotta kind of layer the glue on. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Y'all, I got some sweet friends on here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Okay, y'all know this green stuff here is it's a booger. I have to. It's the only stuff I had, so we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. Okay. Good, Miss Teresa. Girl. You catch the replay. Okay, y'all. I hate when I can't get all the little stuff. Put my bunnies back. Dump the green. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do this because I got paint over everything. And now we're going to putting the babies to bed, girl. Okay, so here's what we've gotten done so far. I think it's cute. And now we're going to put a little sign. And I'm going to put a bow on the little on the bunny. I was trying to decide. I was going to just put since there's no other colors. Thank you, Miss Carrie. I can't. When it comes to y'all don't laugh at me when it comes to tying. When it comes to tying bows. I'm not the, y'all know me, I like making the okay, that may have worked. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, do y'all have as much trouble as I do making bows? Y'all like my messy bows. These bows like this kind of drive me nuts. Okay, let me get my scissors. Okay, so the thought was to put a little bow right there. Okay, I'll have to work on that, but put the little bow there in the center, and I can cut some of these tails. Cut some of this. You need a bow maker. I need a bow maker too. Okay, so now I have got my piece of fabric. And you know, this is, I wish I had, this is not muslin. I wish I had some, this is just some, I think it's probably cotton fabric, but I'm going to use it to make a little sign here. Think, nope. Y'all need a bow maker. I'm not the bow, I'm not the, now my friend Miss Anna, she's the bow lady. She likes big bows. I got it in, Anna, I got it in. Okay. Now, this is just a scrap piece I had. Straightening it up. Yes, you did, proud of me. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we have to give Anna a hard time with her big bows. We pick on her just a little bit. That's okay though. She does very pretty bows though. She's got the bow maker, so the bow dad. Well, I do too. I've got one, but I just haven't mastered it. It's kind of like my Cricut. I haven't mastered it yet either. Y'all, I keep here we're doing this. Nope. If it don't work, I'll grab more. There we go. There we go. That'll do it. And I'm going to use our, we got our little, whoops, we got our letter stamps that we're going to use. And I got some brown ink, and I'm going to kind of rustic this up. And hopefully make it look, can't see. I'm taking my Tim Holtz Distress ink, y'all. And I'm just using, now this came from the Dollar Tree, okay? And I'm just kind of to make it look old. And y'all, I'll give you the colors in just a second. Okay, y'all, here is the colors. I used the tea dye and antique linen are the two colors that I used, just to kind of make that kind of rusty dusty it up. You know, I think I might add, let me see if I can add try to add some orange. This is orange around the edge. Now, if you don't have, these Distress inks, these Tim Holtz inks, I've had these things forever, and these are real handy to have to be able to darken up the edge of your project. Like I said, they work really well. I use, this is called Spiced Marmalade. Okay, got this on. Let's get cleaned up, so when I start using these stamps, and I don't get all this stuff on my paper. It's what I hate about using this. When I use that Waverly, it gets all over me. Okay. So let me get our little sign is going to go up here. And it's going to go right there. So let me get my stamps out over here. Put my ink back. And we're going to get our little stamps out. And y'all, these came from, y'all, these say they're from Stamp Craft, basically Plaid Online. These probably came from either Michael's or Joanna. These little stamps. I had to guess. Well, pooty-doo. Okay, y'all. These are brand new. They're brand new. These weren't stuck to the oh. Y'all, I guess it's been, you know, I feel like the last time that I got some of these, that they were already, they were already done. Like the stickers were already on the bottom. We're going to put, where are, oh. Where's my T? S-F-I-E. Okay. Don't worry about that. What just Anna, when I pull these brand new out of the box, the stamps aren't on them. They come separately. And you have to stick them on yourself. So so there you go. Who knew? Because like I said, it feels like the last time I bought some of these or had some that I opened them, they had the things already done. They got you. Yeah, they got me all right with these. Maybe that's why they were so cheap. That's okay. We'll just, it won't take a minute. Lazy manufacturer. Y'all, and I can't even, this is not, like I've had these forever. So it's not even anything that like I just bought or anything. I mean, I've had these things, they've been sitting here. I just hadn't used this particular font yet. And so, yeah. But I could swear in the past that these were already done. Okay, so we got the ones we needed for right now. So my plan was to put on here free carrots. So there's my free. Okay. Make sure. Let's see. So there we go. And then now we're going to do the carrots. Now this is just stays on ink. Is what I'm using. I like using the stays on. I feel like it stays on better. I feel like it just it dries quick. So I really like it. Y'all, I did spell carrots right. Oh, man, I wish I had. So we got our little free carrots. And we're going to put this on our just going to glue this down to our glue it on our little burlap piece. And then we are going to put it on. Oh, y'all, that's cute. Y'all, again, I got to give credit for this idea. It's from another crafter, and she's from a Rustic Stitch. Is where I got the inspiration. So make sure that, like I said, you check out her. Like I said, I'm giving full credit of where I got the inspiration. Okay. Now I'm just putting gluing my little bow down. And we got to get a okay, y'all. Here we go. Yay! Da, da, da. Okay, make sure I did get everything on. Here is our cute little bunny sign. This was our, I think it's cute. Now that is way cuter than I thought it was going to be. And again, this is made, I didn't buy any of this. This was all scraps, all stuff that I had here. This little wood surface came from, it either came from Michael's. I think Walmart even has these wood surfaces. And then I took, I used the wood rounds and made them into, look at the 3 sizes. I put some Waverly on them to darken them to make them more of the same color before I put some white on him to whiten him up a little bit. And then I used the biscuits to make the ears because I didn't have they do make the wood pieces that are oval, the long kind of oval, and those would be cute to use, but I didn't have any of those. So all I did was kind of stack 2 of them together to make them the thickness of the wood here. And then we just got our little carrots from the Dollar. Those came from the Dollar Tree, along with this the greenery stuff that came from Dollar Tree. Got that all glued down. I used a little scrap of burlap, and I cut a little piece of fabric, and I took the Tim Holtz, the Distress ink, and colored it up, distressed it up, and then I just used our little letter stamps to just put free carrots on there. To get him so he's ready. And it's this particular one already had the little hanger. So like I said, you could just use the hanger, or if Dollar Tree has those little the wood easel stands, this would look cute just sitting up on your counter, or I mean on your table on one of the little stands. But I think it's cute. I think it's enough that it's not pink Easter, that I think you could keep it up through the month of April, because it doesn't necessarily say Easter. It's more, I feel like this is more spring, so I'll leave it out through the month of April to use it. But I think he's cute. I mean, you could put if you're a painter, you could paint his face. You could put him some little eyes, nose, and mouth, or you could probably even put buttons there for his eyes or whatever. But I think he's cute. Okay, ladies, I promised, I said that I was gonna, I had news. I am going to, and let's see, first off, I'm going to still be crafting, so don't worry. But I am going to start selling the ring bomb party jewelry. I have had more fun watching our friend Lizzie, and Lizzie talked to me, and she was like, getting me to do it, for getting me to do it and all this kind of stuff. And so, I did talk to her in depth about it, and talked to my husband, and he said, if you want to do it, do it. So I'm going to be doing the ring bomb, and so I'm going to be doing, I've ordered my kit, but it's going to take a while. So it's probably going to be a week, at least, like, because I'm going out of town next weekend. So my launch won't be for about a week and a half. But I'm trying to get my craft room so that I can have a separate area, to do the ring bomb stuff. To do the ring. So some of you may not know what that is. It's here on, I'll be doing a live on here and on TikTok, to where there'll be a link, and you can order jewelry, and you order your size and which one you want, and basically it's a surprise when you get it. So you order it, and then on live in front of you, I fizz it, and it comes out, and you get your ring. There's earrings and necklaces, and there's men's rings and kids rings. So like I said, I am going to be doing that on TikTok, but I will do it here on Facebook, on this page. Miss Anna, I'll be doing it here. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna do a separate page for it, because I am gonna still craft. So I don't want to do I'm gonna keep the same page, but the ring stuff will probably be more like on the weekend, like a Friday night, Friday evening or Saturday evening here on Facebook. So that way, I'll keep my normal night for crafting, but yeah, we will have a night that we're going to do the ring bomb stuff. So like I said, I will be doing here on Facebook, and like I said, so that's going to be coming, and I'm excited. I just I talked to my friend Lizzie, and sometimes you need to do something that's just fun, and that you can kind of just let your mind. And sometimes I think crafting, it's a lot of pressure to come up with ideas and stuff of different things to do, and I love crafting, and I want to keep doing it, but I want to have some fun doing something just fun. And like I said, the ring stuff is addicting, man. Because you get one, and you see what other people are getting, and then you're like, wait a minute, but I want one of those. so definitely, I was gonna say, I've got a couple that I've gotten here just to show you guys some of the, well, y'all got I got my nasty fingers from this. But I got a ring here, and I got another set of rings that came, those came of rings. So y'all, they're really cute, and they're very affordable. That was the thing that I liked about these rings, that they are, that you can wear them for a good long time, and as long as you keep them cleaned like they tell you to keep them cleaned, I mean, they're gonna last you. Okay, so that's just some of my my rings that I've got. So you only got a pair of earrings. Well, Miss Pam, well, we can get you taken care of. But so I'm going to be doing that. So that's just something new. So like I said, make sure you, I'll be putting information for when I'm going to launch on that. I feel like that right now that, my, my magnolia stuff is going to kind of, I've still got magnolia and I'm still going to use it. But that's kind of going to go to the, that's going to kind of go to the wayside. Cause, again, I can do, you know, being able to branch out a little more and do, being able to do on TikTok and stuff. So, but anyways, that's what I wanted to tell you guys and let you guys be the first to know. But again, I am still gonna be crafting, so don't, you know, have no fear. So we are still gonna do craft. But I am gonna do, you know, I do want to add that. So we are, and I'm keeping my name, still gonna do the Long Briar Cottage. So that is my plan. So thank you, friends, for sticking with me and supporting me, and I do appreciate it. Like I said, next week, like I said, I don't know what, you know, we may even just go. We're going camping, so I'll be at the campground next Thursday, and I don't know if we're gonna have signal or not. So I'll have to let you know. I may end up having getting one of my friends to see if they will go live for me. They may, so we may have a guest crafter next Thursday night here. So I'll just have to see what it's like with the service where I'm going. But thank you guys. Like I said, I look forward to you helping support me. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you. Yes, you love everything you've gotten, girl. It's addicting, isn't it? So. Like I said, I'm gonna have fun. I'm excited, and we're doing it on TikTok. You can have some music playing, and you know, I think it's kind of a little different atmosphere. So, good night, Miss Carrie. Good night, Miss Carrie. I love you, girl. Love you, girl. Your craft was so cute earlier. You guys, if you've not, if you're just seeing this, and I've got several friend crafters that are on here. Miss Carrie is with Craft and Sweets, and my friend Anna is with A Creative Home. So make sure that if you're not checking them out, make sure you go see them. So here's our little project for this evening. Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful night. Hey, you got out of here early tonight. Go to bed, get a good night's sleep. We will see you guys later. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Bye.